This is an absolute heist for the Padres. This one player could make massive impact on this team, and fans are begging for this to happen. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back. I have some big possibilities for you guys today. We'll talk about it in just a second. Before anything, please subscribe so I can make more of these videos because it's a lot of fun and I hope you guys enjoy them. So please subscribe. Austin wins. He will help us have more wins. Genuinely. Austin wins for the Reds this season in 40 at-bats. 400 average, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, 1.142 OPS, and he was just designated for assignment. If you don't know what that is, I will read that for you real quick. I know some people are new to baseball. I don't want to let you guys feel left out. But when a player is designated for assignment in Major League Baseball, it means the team has removed that player from its 40-man roster, and this move gives the team up to 7 days to decide what they want to do next. So they can either trade for him, which might be a possibility for the Padres, depending on what the Reds want. It would have been nice if we traded him for Connor Joe forever ago, but that's fine. They can release the player, which I don't think they would do. But if anything, they can put the player on outright waivers, which is a process teams use when they want to remove a player from the 40-man and send him down to the minor leagues. And that place, teams can claim him. But the thing I am scared about is if a lot of teams start claiming him, it goes to the team that has the worst record. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't... He might clear waivers and go down to minor leagues. I don't know. I mean, the thing about Austin Wins is while these numbers look really good, he has 0 proven track record. I can look at his stats from before, but he's only ever had he's had less than 200 at-bats every year since 2018. So it's not like he's an amazing catcher, but he's better than Maldonado. He's definitely better than Maldonado. So people really need to stop referring to Maldonado as a defensive catcher. He has not been good there since 2022. This might not be a popular opinion, but Maldonado has a stronger and more accurate arm than Diaz. He is in there for defensive purposes. So I can show you that real quick. So here's his rankings percentile-wise from this year. Awful. I mean, look at the stats. 163 average, 2 home runs. He does not look great. I mean, he had a good day today being the 6th, but you can see his last percentiles. Last year wasn't even that good. I mean, better than this year, but last year wasn't that great. 2023 was like his last good-ish year, and then 2017 was his last really elite year on defense. So if the whole point of having Maldonado is to have that veteran, good defender on our team, is that really who we want? Because, I mean, Diaz does a fine job. It's not like Diaz is playing horribly. He's not great, but, there's not a lot of catchers out there that can really hit super well. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not like Diaz is horrible, but we can do better than Maldonado. And clearly, like I talked about in the last video, well, it hasn't come out yet, but tomorrow when that video comes out, we talked about how Kusano's not really in the conversation for catching with the Padres, which kind of sucks for him, but I don't love Kusano. But Wins has a 192 OPS plus in his 2 seasons with the Reds, 63 plate appearances. Not a lot, obviously, but why not see what he can do with more playing time? The alternative is to continue watching Martin Maldonado play 3 times a week. So, I guess it depends on what you guys think. Obviously, it's a risk. I mean, 40 at-bats is honestly nothing, but it could be worse than Maldonado, but I genuinely think this could be a better player than Maldonado right now. And I think you guys should understand that this player could be better than Maldonado right now. So let's bring up his savant. So this year, he doesn't really qualify for anything. That's why it's kind of grayed out. But you can see that his everything looks pretty red right now. I mean, his bat speed's kind of slow. That's kind of scary, but he looks good on paper, which I know isn't everything, but compare it. Oh, not that one. Compare it. Which one looks better to you? Genuinely. And you can look at the catching. The catching doesn't look great right now, but just 2 years ago, because they don't have one for 2024 because they didn't play that much, just 2 years ago, he was much better than Maldonado is right now. I mean, his blocks wasn't great, that's fine, but he has a good pop time, good framing, and then, again, compare it. I mean, even last year, Maldonado was not as good. I think, genuinely, he's worth a trial run. To be honest, the best thing we could have done was kept Brett Sullivan, but clearly we didn't do that. If you don't know who Brett Sullivan is, he was a solid to okay. He was an okay player in the catcher, but he's still, again, better than Maldonado. And the thing about catcher is such a hard position, obviously, but like being a catcher means you build a repertoire with the pitchers. And I think right now Dylan Cease and Randy Vasquez use Maldonado like exclusively. So to break that connection might be detrimental. And I mean, again, we've talked about Vasquez being pure luck. Does Maldonado help with that luck? I don't know. But I still genuinely think this is worth a risk. And I mean, let's just look at Luis Diaz versus Maldonado this year. 40, about even games. Obviously, Diaz has more. But home run wise, they're about the same. RBI wise, they're about the same. Walks, strikeouts. I mean, average is not great for either, but I still will take Diaz because he's a little bit better than Maldonado. But get him. If we can get him, maybe he can start in the minors. I'm pretty sure you can put a player on the minor leagues if you claim him off the thing. And I know we do have an extra slot on the 40-man. We have 39 players right now. So if we need to start him in the minors, if we can, if I'm wrong about that, let me know. Let him for a little bit at least. But if he starts in the majors and gets some at-bats, I think he could be a good pickup. I genuinely believe he could be a solid pickup. And I want you guys to understand that fact. As a lot of players, whenever I present a player, I know a lot of you guys don't like it. But I genuinely hope we can all look at this player and agree he is worth the risk. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, let me just know what you guys think. We can look at the numbers one more time because I want to hammer them home. But you can tell who's better. You should be able to tell who's better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is a player we should look into or at least try our best to achieve? Who would you give up for it in a trade? Probably doesn't have to be too expensive, but who would you give up for it, or would you just wait till he clears waivers? And yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you like Maldonado? Do you like this player? Do you think we need to trade for a catcher, or is this just a good stopgap? I'm curious. I want to know what you guys think. But yeah, please subscribe. Have a fantastic rest of your night. And as always, go Padres. Thank you guys so much for watching.